Hi, everybody. It's Nancy with Wake Up Wednesday. Um, Today, I just want to talk about first, let's start off with discipline. Um, a lot of people have different definitions. If you can let me know your definition of discipline in the comments, that would be cool. I figured out how to read them. Um, I asked my boy what it meant to him, and I really liked his description. Discipline is doing what you don't want to do so you can do what you want to do. That's a good description. Okay, so I think it takes discipline to truly build a relationship with God and with Jesus because you have to dedicate your time. Getting in the Word of the Bible is probably the best thing you can do for your health and your sanity. Um, those words have powers, and it's the truth. It helps give you understanding on how to walk through this life with some peace. And talking about peace, let's talk about family dynamics. Dynamics. Um, they have changed over the past, couple centuries. And I just think it would be good for us. Remember when I say pray, pray big, pray for the world, just to lift our voices up for the children of our next generation. Because I'm sure a lot of people share, my feelings on that. There's a lot of concerns. I mean, kids spend so much time staring at screens nowadays and having so much garbage, you know, just through their eyeballs and into their brain it goes. So I would just like to take a moment today to encourage people to pray for children who live in homes that are broken, whether it's abuse, addiction, maybe they don't have both parents, divorced, and even the ones that have selfish parents, because there are selfish parents out there, and also the ones that are in homes where the parents are trying their best, but this life has just put so many demands on us. It makes it so much harder for us to be able to give our children a healthy home because we are so stressed, mostly over finances. I said in my one video, like, we're all going to be slaves. Like, how much money comes out of your paycheck? I know before I went through my divorce, between me and my husband, they were taking $2,500 a month out of our paychecks. That's a big chunk of change, and we did not get it back at the end of the year, let me tell you. So, it's almost like slavery, but it's not just one race, it's all of us. And, yeah, so basically, almost every child is dealing with something that possibly we didn't have to deal with as a child. And there is so much information that they have that we did not have the stress of hearing or having to worry about. And that's why I do Prayer Warriors Worldwide, like the Faith Fest. First Sunday in June every year. Get your churches together, get to your community parks, and let's make God the front and center of the United States. Let's say we need him, we want him back in everything he's been taken out of, and have your church potluck, have your prayer chain, loud and proud for God, and American Discovery Trail Day of Prayer. I really think that's like the main key. If we can get that trail filled with 9 million people, and we are all coming together as the body of Christ to lift our voices up and shout loud and proud for God. Let him know that we love him, we believe in him, and we need his healing. Like, he's the only one that's going to fix the mess we're in. He's the only one that's going to be able to turn it around. He's the only one that is going to be able to give our children a brighter future. We do not war against flesh and blood. We war against the spiritual realm of wickedness, plain and simple. And that's why prayer is so important, because when you give it to prayer and you give it to God, you're putting it in His hands in the heavenly realms, and that's when He releases His healing. That's when He really gets to work. And I worry about this world we're living in. I worry about the world my granddaughter's going to grow up in. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. It is just getting worse, and we cannot rely, seriously, if you believe the government's going to fix all this, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're just wrong. Like, we need God. We need God to remove all the wicked men and women out of the government and let them be replaced with God-fearing Americans who actually want to help American people. Because I'm sorry, when they are taking $2,500 a month out of a family's income, they are not helping. They are hurting. Okay? Hurting the American people. That's just ridiculous. All right. Well, that's all I got for Wake Up Wednesday. Pray for those kids, man. A lot of them have grown up in very harsh ways. And the sad part is, when you grow up like that, your heart starts to be hardened at a young age. And that's not good. We're supposed to be tender-hearted. We're supposed to be peacemakers. We're supposed to love our neighbors. And my heart just goes out for this world. Remember, when you pray big. Pray for the whole world. There is nothing that God can't do. All right. God bless y'all. Say your prayers. And I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.